The boos echo around the south stand. A banner reads, "Levy out." But for every protester, there's another fan who says, without him, Spurs would be nothing like the club they are today. What do you think when you hear the name Daniel Levy? Visionary businessman? Or the man who held Tottenham Hotspur back for decades? Few figures in football divide opinion like Daniel Levy, and today we're going to find out why. Daniel Levy graduated from Cambridge University with a first-class honours degree in economics and land economy, a degree that would soon define how he ran a football club. Colleagues describe him as meticulous, quiet, calculating, and fiercely private. He's not a man of grand gestures, but of spreadsheets, meetings, and control. Even early on, Levy built a reputation for being one of the toughest negotiators in football. Deals went his way or they didn't happen at all. After cutting his teeth in his father's clothing business, Levy found his true calling, private equity. Alongside billionaire Joe Lewis, he founded the English National Investment Company, ENIC, a name Tottenham fans would later come to both love and loathe. Through ENIC, Daniel Levy looked to gain advantage during the football investment explosion throughout the 90s. This included stakes in Rangers Football Club, Slavia Prague, AEK Athens, and FC Basel. When ENIC purchased approximately 27% of Tottenham Hotspur from Sir Alan Sugar, but not everyone was impressed. When ENIC bought 27% of Tottenham in 2000, AEK chairman Cornelius Sierhaus offered a grim prediction. The investment of ENIC in Tottenham does not bode well for their supporters. Their investments in football clubs have failed, largely because of an unwillingness to fund in accordance with their stakes. For many Tottenham fans, that warning still echoes today. Following their purchase of the 27% of Tottenham, in 2001, Daniel Levy replaces Sir Alan Sugar as the executive chairman, therefore starting Levy's tight grip over every decision. By 2007, ENIC had become the majority shareholder in Tottenham. When Daniel Levy officially took charge in 2001, Tottenham were a sleeping giant. Mid-table finishes, fading prestige, and Arsenal dominating across North London. Levy promised to change that. Not from the pitch, but from the boardroom. He introduced tighter finances, data-driven scouting, and a vision for a club that could sustain itself. No sugar daddies, no gambling on debt. Spurs, he said, would become the model modern club, and in many ways, he delivered. Tottenham's turnover skyrocketed from £48 million in 2001 to more than £500 million by 2023. Sponsorships, global tours, broadcasting deals. Spurs became a brand recognized worldwide. For Levy, that was success. For fans, it was half the story. Tottenham were richer than ever, but many supporters felt like that wealth lived in boardroom reports, not on the pitch. Rivals lifted trophies while Spurs lifted balance sheets. This cannot be attributed to Daniel Levy and Daniel Levy alone, but he played a massive part in that growth, along with the booming TV media rights deals and Tottenham becoming a regular in European football. Levy's empire wasn't built on trophies, it was built on concrete. First, the state-of-the-art Enfield Training Centre. Then came the billion-pound masterpiece, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. NFL games, boxing nights, concerts. It became a cathedral of modern football. But as the steel went up, so did the frustration, because for all the progress off the pitch, silverware remained out of reach. On the pitch is where Levy showed his flaws. Tottenham rose and fell, like a drama scripted by fate. Year after year, Spurs came close. Cup semi-finals, top 4 finishes, title challenges that slipped away. Each near miss tightened the tension between Levy and the fans. Success was always nearly there, but never enough. Under Mauricio Pochettino, Tottenham played their best football in decades. They reached the 2019 Champions League final, just one win away from immortality. But after that night in Madrid, the dream began to fade. Managers came and went. Mourinho, Nuno, Conte, Postecoglou, each promising glory, none delivering it. Levy's decisions became unpredictable, even firing a manager during half-time of a match. By the 2020s, frustration turned to anger. Transfer windows came and went, and the same questions echoed around North London. Despite Levy's claim that the riches the club were earning off the pitch were always being reinvested in the team, the fans often felt like the club never truly operated like the financial juggernaut it became. By the 2020s, the chants got louder. Where's the ambition? Spend the money. Despite record revenues, fans felt the squad was never fully backed. Experienced players were replaced with prospects. For supporters, Levy represented caution. For investors, he was control. And through it all, Tottenham stayed profitable, even during a global pandemic. To supporters, he was the symbol of caution. To shareholders, he was the model of control. But Levy didn't flinch. He kept the club profitable, even through COVID and the stadium debt crisis. And then, in 2025, everything changed. Then, in 2025, it finally ended. On September 4th, Tottenham announced that Daniel Levy was stepping down after 24 years in charge. The news broke just weeks after Spurs lifted the Europa League, their first trophy in 17 years. The timing was perfect, maybe too perfect. Was it his choice to leave, or was it decided for him? So what is Daniel Levy's legacy? So what will history remember? The chairman who turned Tottenham into a financial giant, or the man who couldn't turn stability into silverware? For every fan who praises him, another still chants his name in protest. Daniel Levy changed Tottenham forever, but whether it was for better or worse, that debate will echo through the South Stand for years to come.